say 36 exponent x is equal to x exponent 12, and we are asked to find the value of x. How are we going to do it? It's very easy. So firstly, we will try and write the 36 as an exponent, and we know 36 can be written in an exponent as 6 power 2. So it's 6 power 2 times x is equal to x power 12, right? And we know that from indices, if we have a power m times n is the same as a power m all to the power n. Therefore, 6 power 2x can also be written in the form of 6 power x, or exponent 2 should be equal to x exponent 12. So how do we get rid of the exponent 2 here? We just have to take an exponent of half on both hand side. So we take an exponent of half on both hand sides. So we are getting 6 exponent x power 2 times half is equal to x exponent 12 times 1 over 2. So let's further simplify. Here we can see that the 2 will cross out the 2, leaving us with 1. So finally we are getting 6 power x is equal to, and considering the exponent here, 12 times half is 6, because 2 goes to itself 1, and it will go to 12 6 times. So we are getting x power 6. Now we have x power x, 6 power x, and x power 6. So what will be doing here is that we are trying to group the equation in such a way that we will have all the variables on the other side and we will have the numbers on one side. So how are we going to do that? To get rid of the x here, that's the 6 power x, we just have to take the x root, that's 1 over x, as an exponent on both hand side. So taking an x root on both hand side, we are getting 6 power x times 1 power x is equal to x power 6 times 1 over x. Okay, so simplifying, x will cross out x, we'll be left with 6 is equal to x 6 on x. Okay, so now we have the x on one side. How do we get rid of that 6 so that we can move it to the left hand side? So we do the same thing. We take the c root on both hand side. So taking the c root on both hand side, we are getting 6 exponent 1 on 6, and we are getting what again? We are getting x exponent 6 on x times 1 out of 6. So let's simplify. The 6 will cross out the 6. So finally we are getting 6 exponent 1 on x is equal to x exponent 1 on n's. Right. In an equation, we emphasize on the left hand side being equal to the right hand side. So what we have on the left hand side should be the same thing as what we have on the right hand side. And by comparison, we can see that from the variables, it states that if we have x, this x as our base, that same value should be the denominator of the exponent. And considering this, the left hand side, we have 6 here, and is the same as the denominator of the exponent. Therefore, we can conclude that x is equal to 6. I'll urge you to subscribe and follow so that whenever I post any video, you can also get. Have a nice day. Bye bye.